Oh, good morning, Interbit fans, and welcome to a glorious day on the high veld of Vaal Racing, Tuesday, the 1st of November, November Day, and it really looks like a lovely card. I'm very interested in this card. Mike de Kock, I think, holds the key, and Johan Janssen van Vuren. They've got the runners that I particularly like today, and let's kick off with this 8-race program. Race 1 off at 12:15, 22 pentometer, 2-meter false rail at the 800 meter. But remember, there's only one race round the bend. So let's have a look at the first. It's a maiden plate, and they go 1,600 meters. And I'm going very strongly with number 16, World's Best, Mike de Kock's runner. I think it's the right horse here. Looks like it's got the ability. Atlantic City is fit and well, and obviously got a very, very big chance here. So you'd think Atlantic City will run well here. But as I said last time he ran, they seem to be earning stakes with him and not really sure where he should be racing. He just runs in every race that he gets into. US Open ran on first time out and gets Gavin Larena. Second time out gives Gavin Larena, and that form is a Celtic Rush form as well, and that was completely unfancied first time. What's going to be interesting about the racing today is we're racing down the straight, 7 out of the 8 races. Where is the draw going to be the best? But I'm going with World's Best, drawn 2, and this will give us a good pointer for the rest of the card. Race 2, this is a 1,600 meter maiden plate, and I'm going with number 5 on the guest list from the Mike de Kock operation. Looks like super each way bet. Now this one's drawn 17 at least in this race. So obviously if the outside's better, that will be very interesting to see what actually happens. So let's go and have a look at what the other chances are. 13, the last wild one. The Stable Companion, got to go very, very well here. Got to have a big chance. Can't Fool Me. Interesting. Keegan DeMello's not riding this. He's riding on the guest list, and that's why I've gone with on the guest list, because that looks like the right horse, and certainly will go well. Rosie Lemon got a chance with Gavin Larena aboard it, and they should be able to fight it out, although Impersonation didn't run a bad race first time out, and Mark Kahn retains the ride. Race 3, divided handicap fillies and mares, and they go 1,600. I'm going with the Mike de Kock runner, Ready to Fly. Matiyama gets a ride on this one, and I think that she's quite useful, this filly. She's certainly better than rated and should go very well. Lighter Days got good form. Muzieni sticks with this, and Keegan DeMello sticks with Arden Park. Those are both good signs. Gilda Grand, Cerulean Dancer, the older horses, got some sort of chance. Race 4, divided fillies and mares, they go 1,600. Mike's Chick does look like the right horse, but she doesn't look very well handicapped, this filly here. And she certainly looks like she might have a bit to find with Magical Flight, the 5-year-old, who gets some weight from her. And Strike a Match is the dark horse here. 6-1, I'd have a each-way bet on Strike a Match. I think it will go very, very well here, and got the right type of credentials. Race 5, merit-rated handicap, and they go 2,000 meters. This is a race around the bend. Whispers of War, I think, is dying to go the 2,000 meters, and he does look like the right horse. I like him a lot here. But Alpha Teak won extremely well when winning his maiden. He's only a 75, and that is because he's a 4-year-old. So let's have a look at the rest of them. On Collateral Times, a horse like the Brief has got him stone cold, and he's 12-1, the Brief. Gavin Larena sticks with him. He's came off a low base from KwaZulu-Natal, and he's done exceptionally well since he's been here. He's won 3 out of 6, and I think the handicapper might not have caught up with him yet. So he goes into all my play. 5th of July has got good form, and Barner Bridge gets the right rider, so that's got to have a big chance. Race 6, merit-rated 1,400 meters, and I'm going with number 6, Tuscan Winters. Got very good form, Gavin Larena aboard it, but it doesn't end there. 4, Barney's Pride, super over the 1,400 meters, 1.5 kilos for the Wafif run. That's going to cause him a little problem, but Gallic Tribe, a second run after rest, won extremely easily here when ran. Shareholder might improve, Fast Love might improve, and Whirly Whirly comes off a big break, but has always been there or thereabouts. Race 7, Novice Handicap, 1200 meters. Well, these races only give the handicap and a good idea of what's going on. And Thunderstone, the 3-year-old, is not well in this race. He might improve, but he wasn't striding out last time. This will be interesting to see how he goes. He now gets Lorena. That's got to give him a big chance. The 2 Van Furen runners, Permissio Avanti, the 4-year-old, third run, look for improvement from him, and Drop in Time gets Damela, also got a chance. Vasilikos, well in at the weights, getting 6.5 kilos from Thunderstone. Is he good enough? Pinch Hit gets the blinkers, and Ramachandri Road gets Matthew Thackeray and got good form. Race 8, the finale, a merit 72 over 1200 meters. Well, Twice the Storm's got the form, and that's number 1 on the card. Escafel's got very good form too. The blinkers are off him. It's interesting. And the find of the race is number 3, South Boy. This horse looks ready. Only thing that worries me about South Boy is that he might need blinkers, this horse. He's really a horse that looks like he might not put it in, but he's very, very well rated in this race. And of 10 to 1, I think he goes into everything. Corvette Captain, the Dynasty, only got 1 point for winning last time, so he's got to have a chance. Integrate looks like an improver. And then Power Ranger, not striding out last time out. Ignore his last run. He might improve quite a lot from that. So he comes in with a chance. As you see, very competitive card, but I've ascertained a few that might be able to give you some good payouts. From me, James Goodman, Interbet, bet with them. Everything goes through the tote.